Oh, guys, what is up? What is up? Hitting my light here. What's going on? Nice to see everybody. Bitcoin's new infinite money glitch. Another company potentially following the Michael Saylor strategy. We're going to be talking about that in today's video. We've got altcoin charts for you, all kinds of good times. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Of course, answering your questions second half of the stream. So make sure you stick around for those good times because they are good times. Now, price of Bitcoin right now. We're in a very interesting place currently. The uptrend is continuing, as you can see right here. We have bounced off of the 50 and 200-day EMAs. It didn't quite get down there, but approximately. Gunning now towards the 50-day EMA again. Now, logical place for a rejection, okay? Just point that out. Logical place for a rejection. Doesn't guarantee we get rejected there. We could slice through it like a hot knife through, what's that stuff? Butter, right? Now, if we get above the 50-day EMA, things start to get very interesting because then very shortly overhead is the major area of price resistance, which used to be price support from our gargantuan range here. Very interesting. Very interesting. Look, it's not going to be an easy road, guys. Never is in the markets, okay? But still, it's encouraging to see the recent action we've been seeing in the charts. So let's just put that out there to start with. Now, the infinite money glitch, let's talk about it. Oh, actually, we're going to talk about this chart real quick, too. Titan and crypto sharing Bitcoin bump and run pattern. The uphill run will be epic. So you can see this is the bump phase here. Now we're going to get the run phase. Well, let's see. If we do, things are pretty exciting real quick for Bitcoin. Now, Gamestop, our new infinite money glitch company, starting to buy Bitcoin. So GameStop, of course, is the infamous gaming company that was rallied behind by Wall Street bets, and they literally bankrupted some hedge funds. They stopped short selling on this. They stopped longing. They did all kinds of malarkey here to make sure that the little guy didn't win, but the little guy still won pretty big on GameStop. That being said, GameStop, after that big initial run, well, it's still just a company that sells video games. They need something more to juice their stock up. Apparently, Michael Saylor's been orange pilling the GameStop guys. We also had news the other week that Rumble's buying a bunch of Bitcoin, so that's exciting. And we still have that unconfirmed rumor that a major company will be buying Bitcoin, not GameStop. We knew about GameStop coming. But that a new company could be buying Bitcoin. Now, is that going to be Meta? I feel like it's going to be Meta, man. It just makes sense. Zuckerberg, he's on the whole sort of, Chad thing recently. And you have him also having goat named Bitcoin. It's not he doesn't know about Bitcoin, man. We'll see, of course, which company it's going to be. But the chatter's out there. Whether it's confirmed or not, I guess we'll find out in the next few weeks. But if GameStop runs down the MicroStrategy playbook, they've got about, I think, $5 billion in cash on hand right now. It's going to buy a lot of Bitcoin. It's about 50K BTC. But if they start playing the Michael Saylor game, issuing out new debt and senior notes and more stocks and all that stuff, they could buy a lot more than 50K BTC. And that could be the thing that is required to get them to run harder. We're probably going to see a lot more companies going down this kind of route. It's very exciting. Strategy, company formerly known as MicroStrategy. Marathon Digital may have some competition soon. Marathon currently holding around 46,000 Bitcoin. Now, I've got some Marathon stocks. They're down quite a bit so far. I think it goes back to 75 bucks one of these days, at which point I already have a sell order in for it to sell. Strategy, of course, the big Giga Chad here with 500,000 BTC. Donald Trump, you better get busy, man. Michael Saylor's out here trying to buy all the Bitcoins before you get to the party. Crazy stuff. We're going to see more companies come in, okay? Tesla still has their 12,000 Bitcoin or whatever. Coinbase, of course, owns Bitcoin. We will see more companies coming on board buying Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time. And the more companies that do it, the more will do it. Right? It becomes a FOMO thing. Everybody wants to do it. Okay. Now, before we get into all the altcoin charts for you guys, if you're trading crypto coins, Get yourselves a good account to do that on. Check out BitUnix. Great place to be trading coins. No KYC. So wherever you are, you can use BitUnix, which I know for a lot of you guys, you don't have a lot of great options locally, or at least don't think you do, because now you can use BitUnix. So no KYC, no VPN, no BS. Just sign up and off you go. It's a pretty cool deal. All the big coins, deep liquidity with this Bitcoin, Solana, whatever you want to trade. Fartcoin, have a good time. You'll also get some sweet bonuses for sign up. It's only good for a few more days, this particular deal. You get $10 on sign up, 20% deposit bonus. You deposit $1,000, get $200 back. And of course, trading rewards up to $2,000. So go check it out. By the way, right now, I've got a nice little trade open here for Sui on BitUnix. Doing pretty well, $5,000 in profit right now. We shared this one in the Discord earlier. Had some nice setups that have been playing out pretty well in there in the Discord. I decided to throw some cash into Sui here. We'll see how it plays out. I've already moved my stop into profits, which is not always a nice feeling, isn't it? You get the move going, you catch it at the right time, you run a good stop loss, it moves up, you move the stop loss to break even, it moves up further, you move your stop loss just into a little bit of profit. The take profit target here is around $2.80. Hopefully I don't get stopped out, or $2.77. Hopefully I don't get stopped out before that happens. But anyway, you can trade over BitUnix. Go check it out. So let's talk more about the Sui chart. The reason I went long on Sui was the breakout of the 20-day EMA. Now, previously, moves up to the 20-day EMA were times to short again. But as I was saying the other day, is that at some point, that's going to not be the case. We're going to see actually the market gets so overly bearish that suddenly these bearish setups don't work anymore. Things start reversing, even if just for a short relief rally, which we'll see how things play out. Is this the big reversal, or is this just a short-term trend before Donald Trump tweets something and nukes us again? Let's see. But 20-day EMA breakouts tend to be pretty powerful. The question now, of course, can we get back over the 50-day and the 200-day? That's why I have the sell order in at 277, because that's just short of the 50-day EMA, as you can see here, which for most coins has been acting as an area of price resistance. So logically, you'd think that we probably don't just slice straight through the 50-day EMA on the first move, okay? Litecoin. I see you, Litecoin. I see you. You know, I got out of my Litecoin the other day just because I wanted to see how things kind of resolved, and I wasn't loving the sort of general weakness of it in the market. But it is still the coin that's most likely to get the first ETF. XRP and LTC are largely rumored to be coming soon. ETFs that could be as soon as the end of April. Let's see. Let's see. Now, we're coming up to a very interesting place here for Litecoin, and it's tempting me. It's tempting me to get into a long here on this, because as you can see, we're coming up to the 20-day EMA, but it's also right at the top of our rising wedge pattern here. So that's the tricky part. You need to actually get over the 20-day EMA and the top of this rising wedge pattern. That's going to break the rising wedge and get us moving in the right direction with actually retaking a key moving average here, which is the 20-day yellow line. So that'd be very interesting to see if we can play that out. That would get me to look at re-entering Litecoin. Yes, we're going to talk about Avalanche here in a minute. Hold on a second. We got all kinds of charts coming for you guys. I sold my Litecoin, put it in a safe. Probably not a bad move from a fundamental point of view. I know people are getting really excited here at this rally, but I'd like to point out of your heavily under. I'd like to point out for your heavily underwater altcoins, Bitcoin made a higher high in November 2021, but a lot of alts made lower highs. Look, the question you need to ask yourself right now, Shahid, is whether you believe this is the end of everything, right? I saw a chart the other day that was basically charting out the next Bitcoin rally. We get up to like 120 and that's it. And then it's completely over. End of the market cycle. Boom, done. If that's the best that crypto can pull off this cycle, that's depressing, man. That's depressing. No, really. That's the best Bitcoin could do, like 60% above the previous all-time highs. I mean, it's not bad if you go from bottom to top, but you're going to tell me all these companies are coming in. America's going to buy 1 million Bitcoin, all that kind of stuff, and the best we can do is 120K. Look, A lot of altcoins will never recover. That's just the altcoin game. Vast majority of them will simply trend to zero. Just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. That being said, a lot of them will also go onto the moon and make much higher highs. If, of course, we get any kind of move like we had in previous cycles where we get an extreme move on a lot of altcoins. Okay, this guy, Nikita Bier, is joining the Solana blockchain as an advisor to help select companies launch and grow their apps. This guy, founder of TBH, acquired by Facebook, creator of Gas, acquired by Discord, and a product genius behind multiple viral social apps. Pretty cool. Chart of Solana right now, looking good. Looking good, man. That initial 20-day EME breakout, it is looking very tasty at the moment. Nice moves here by Solana. Now, we've got a nice uptrend line to go in here. Retests to that should not be things to be feared. They're normal. Retests to the 20-day EMA are not to be feared. Those are also normal, okay? Expect them. Look for longs off of those. If we are really in for a regime change in terms of we're moving back into however long it may last, a period of more bullish price action, and I know this could still be a bull trap. We could still get caught. We're one tweet away from Armageddon. I get it. I know. Investing in crypto is risky, guys. You can lose all your money. Never forget that. Anyway, retest the 20-day EMA in an uptrending 20-day EMA situation where it's going up and to the right. Those are long scenarios. So just FYI. Sonic, the artist formerly known as Phantom, stable coins pushing higher, native USDC coming. Just crazy adoption metrics here. Look at how fast this thing has just gone absolutely nuts. People are super, super excited about it. Charts have been looking fantastic. It's definitely one of the stronger ones here on the charts recently. Have a look at this 20-day EMA breakout here a couple days ago. Since that time, 53 cents to 63 cents. Beautiful move right here. 20-day EMA taken out, 50-day EMA taken out. Immediately retested the day after, pushing higher now. Getting back up towards the 200-day EMA, which is the big bull bear line. You get back up over the 200-day EMA, and it's, I think, a very, very interesting place here for Sonic. This one, I think, has incredible potential to do really well and move a lot higher. So, yeah. Keeping my spot bags chilling. Is Aptos a good buy? Where's my Aptos charts at? Wasn't actually planning on talking about Aptos today, but screw it, why not? Is Aptos a good buy here? I mean, look. If you're looking for spot buys for long term, we're still under the 200-day moving average by a lot. So buying under the 200-day EMA, if you believe that the cycle's not over, et cetera, then yeah, great place to be adding long-term spot bags here. Has just retaken the 20-day EMA, so it is getting a bit of momentum. 50-day EMA lies overhead. So when we get above that, that probably indicates a lot more of the turnaround in sentiment and the turnaround in the market structure itself. So for what it's worth, not financial advice for you, for what it's worth, I have added a decent amount of Aptos between sort of $5.50 and $6 approximately over the last few weeks. So not like a game-changing crazy amount, but about 20 extra % to my bags or something like that. Anyway, continuing. Avalanche. This guy, Block Tracker, sharing some real-world asset analysis on Avalanche. $135.7 million of real-world asset value on Avalanche right now. Real-world assets are one of the hottest trends in crypto right now. You've probably noticed a few people talking about it from time to time. Well, anyway, AVAX is one of the homes of this very hot niche in the market. Okay, whether that be tokenized treasuries or all kinds of other stuff. So pretty cool. The AVAX charts have been doing pretty good ever since our 20-day EMA breakout. Again, you're starting to see now so many of these charts trade in approximately the same sort of way, which, to be honest, is why I've been thinking about consolidating my bags a bit more recently. Like, do I really need to have X amount of bags? Because so many of these things trade approximately the same kind of way anyway. Are they really going to outperform that much? Now, look, in terms of throwing money into like small caps, things like under $100 million market cap or something, trying to get 10x out of it, that's a different equation. But if we're talking about these bigger cap coins, whether it be AVAX or Aptos or whatever, you know, you don't need to have too many of them. They trade relatively similarly when it comes to the charts. Interesting spot anyway for Avalanche. Again, are we actually seeing a real uptrend starting here? We're just going to get cucked in a few days. Well, if that happens, basically all the coins go back down. You're not going to see really at this stage any one specific coin just going, just goes to zero. I mean, you might, obviously, but I'm talking about the big coins here. So like AVAX or Aptos or SUI or something like that, everything's breaking out beyond the 20-day EMAs right now at this very time, and now going up the challenge of 50-day EMAs. Some of those already got past 50-day EMAs. So this is, again, chart-wise, what we're seeing, a regime change here, a reversal in the markets. How long it can sustain, how strong this market momentum is, all these things remain to be seen. Do we move sort of up and to the right until April 2nd, then everybody freaks out again and markets crash? I don't know. We're going to see what happens. There's a lot of macro variables. You know how crazily susceptible we are to macro markets right now. So that's the big story at the moment. What's happening in the macro? Let's talk about Fartcoin, everybody's favorite meme coin. Frickin' Fartcoin, man. The founder of Solana cannot stop bull posting Fartcoin, and you're bearish. Fartcoin coded, says Anatoly. This lady here, Lily, some TradFi lady, saying, I think I finally found the philosopher's stone of retail idiocy indicators. Let me just tell my alpha signal to 80,000 people. Okay, it's called Fartcoin. Co-parter lady, co-parter. Anyway, here's some great hopium for you. Check this out. Fartcoin with the market cap of Shiba Inu, all-time high, mind you. It'd be $41. Crazy. You know what? I don't need a 41. Just give me a $10 Fartcoin. That'll be fine. I'll be fine with that. It's ridiculous. Again, I would like to, I know we talked about this yesterday, but there was a day last market cycle when Shiba Inu literally had a $19 billion on a single day to its freaking market cap, man. Don't tell me things can't go higher. Look, Fartcoin's had a nice run so far. A pullback to like 45 or 50 cents would not be shocking if you ask me. So just FYI, if you're looking for an entry, better entries may come, but it's also it's picking up a lot of steam. People are talking about it. It's getting more and more hype online. So there's that to contend with. Anyway, there you go. That's what we got for today, guys. Get your red light hats on, everybody. Lark, are you liking Zeus? Gosh, I just haven't really thought about it. I got the airdrop from that for staking my Jupiter tokens, but I haven't thought about that for a while, to be honest, so I don't really have an opinion on it. People always say in hindsight, man, I wish I had bought at those prices. Well, we've been at those prices, have some conviction, something to hold, my friends. Yes, Bob. You know, it's interesting. If you're feeling a bit sidelined right now or like, shit, should jump back in the market, a lot of these coins have barely moved off their lows. Like Aptos, for example, its low was like 450, 480, something like that. It was only down there for a few minutes. So basically it's been in the $5 to $6 range for a few weeks now. So if you're buying it at $6, well, you're buying the top of that range, but you're not exactly like buying it like at $20 or something, are you? Makes a bit of a difference, doesn't it? SUI's still 50% under its all-time high and a lot of other things, right? So there's been some moves recently and there'll be pullbacks along the way, and who knows how long this rally lasts. Is it just a relief rally? Is it just a bull trap? We'll find out in the coming days for more certainty. But accumulating positions down at these levels, obviously a lot better than buying stuff back in December, right? And I bought some stuff back in December, round trip some bags, it's all good, happens. Do you think Shiba Inu has the potential to perform again well this cycle? You know, yes and no. I'm sure it'll do okay, but it's not going to have the kind of gains it had last cycle, obviously. It's not going to give anybody 1,000x return. Just not. If you're looking for bigger returns, there's stuff that's, I would put in the relatively decent meme category, whether that be Fartcoin or I mean, not Pepe. Pepe is too big of a market cap. Dog with hat, maybe. Key Cat, Miggles, stuff like this. There's some stuff out there meme-wise that's probably going to have pretty decent potential for returns. But Shiba Inu, it's just a big cap coin. I mean, it's like looking at Dogecoin and thinking, oh, is Dogecoin going to do 100x this cycle? Well, no, of course it's not. Best Dogecoin's got in at 10x, something like that. It's not going to go that crazy. It's just it's too big of a market cap. And when it comes to memes, people want to find lower market cap stuff that has the potential to give them higher rewards. Fartcoin is rescuing my portfolio. The hot air rises, my friend. The hot air rises. Lark, could you give us a quick view on Say? I feel like I've got the Say chart open here. It looks like every other chart that we have been talking about recently. Here it is. It is every chart in crypto right now. No, really. No, really, guys. I mean, come on. It's currently a little bit further behind compared to some. It's just starting to crack back above the 20-day EMA here. Next target up, if you were trading this, would be 23 cents around the 50-day EMA. Downtrends still in effect right across the board, even though we are crossing over those 20-day EMAs for some of these coins. Still, we got a lot of work to do here, okay? A lot of work to get things back to where they should be, back above the 200-day EMAs. Is $2 possible? In my opinion, yes. I think it's a realistic price target for this to 10x from the current prices. It is not absurd at all, if you ask me. In fact, what's the market cap of this thing? Let me just have a quick look here. Even smaller than I thought. Where is that? Where is that thing hiding out at? Hold on a second. I'll actually find it here. Here, all number 90 G's. You look at that. Okay, so it's worth $1 billion right now. Fully diluted is 2. Market cap currently is $1 billion. So you're telling me all this thing needs to do is to go to $10 billion in order to give you a 10x and be worth $2. That's not crazy, man. That's not crazy talk. I mean, it really isn't. Come on. What's some of the stuff that's currently worth $10 billion? Shiba Inu, Stellar Lumens, who nobody gives a shit about. Avalanche, we like Avalanche, we like Chainlink. Those are reasonably worth $10 billion. Plus, you look at some of the wild valuations that some of this stuff gets. So yeah, going to $2 is not crazy at all, in my opinion. But it requires the right risk-on environment. You're not going to get Say to go to $2 if everybody's terrified and doesn't want to invest in anything. You need a general risk-on environment, which currently we could be trending back towards the global M2 supply increasing and rate cuts coming and all this stuff starting to get priced in the market, and Trump kind of easing up a bit of his rhetoric on tariffs. Everybody's starting to realize that it's not going to be nuclear Armageddon, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah. Strategic cheese reserve. Weigh your options for storage. Remember, not your cheese, not your cheddar. Hilarious. Hilarious. TARS AI, I know nothing about it. Sorry, I can't give an opinion. Top and bottom, and everyone gets ADHD. Yep, true. Like your stuff, Arbitrum versus Optimism. I don't really like either as investments, personally. I mean, that's just me, right? I think that both of them really struggle because they don't really have any good use cases, do they? Optimism's getting more adoption in some interesting areas in terms of white labeling out its tech and stuff like that. Arbitrum gets a little more adoption, but then Base came in and ate both their lunches. So what are you going to do? Personally, I used to own Arbitrum. Just can't get very excited about it, to be honest. Garlic House. We didn't actually talk about Garlic House today. Let's have, where's Garlic House? I don't have to chart up here somewhere. There it is. Garlic House. Let's go. Let's have a look at it. The bread Garlic House coin, XRP, for those of you not in the know, okay? Continues to have a beautiful looking chart, to be honest. It really does. You know, I'm not an XRP spot buyer, but I do trade XRP on futures. So I'm quite happy to do that. And currently it's looking pretty good again. Broke out, came back down, bounced off the 20-day EMA, came back up, retook the 50, bounced off that twice, currently trying to push higher. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see how it plays out over the next few days here, of course. But we've got a pretty big downtrend in play right now for XRP. So you can picture it like that. Big old fat triangle that needs to resolve itself and may do so in the next few weeks here. Always a possibility to come back down to the lower end of that range, but we do have multiple touch points already. A lower end retest is not a necessary thing. We could just grind here in the middle for a while before breaking out above the top. Now, when this does break out, it's got a pretty damn high price target. This is what the breakout from this triangle is what sends XRP to $5. That'd be pretty crazy. Those would be crazy times, man. For all you XRP spot bag holders out there, There's the hope you need for today. The bread garlic. Trust in the bread garlic house, okay? It's got your back. Mad Mike, stop spamming the same questions. Amen to that, guys. We'll try to get to as many questions as we can. Lark, remember to hydrate. Steve-O, thank you. Water's important, guys. Went out to the desert last night for like a dinner thing. Man, I was just ragingly thirsty afterwards. I first swear I came back home and drank like 3 liters of water. It was nuts. Not say I didn't drink water out there either, but anyway. Michi. What the heck is a Michi? That's some it's like a cat meme coin. I have no idea, man. I have no idea if it's gonna reach its all-time high again. Let's investigate. What is this Michi thing you were discussing here? It's like a base meme, isn't it? It's a base meme. What is this? What is this here? $4 million trade. Okay, I gotta just bring it up here on the screen for you guys. $4 million trading volume. Where is it listed at? Not listed on any particularly great exchanges, mostly just trading on chain. You know, I have no idea. Honestly, it's a random picture of a cat. You know, out of all the cat memes I could choose, just initially looking at that for like 10 seconds, of all the cat memes I could choose, this would not be the one. If I was to invest in a cat, and cats are terrible devil animals, but if I was to invest in a cat coin again, it would probably be Keycat, Popcat, or probably Miggles. Miggles is probably the one, considering their close relationship with Coinbase. Cats are evil. Dogs are way better, guys, or just, you know, forget the whole animal narrative and go with farts. Everybody farts. Farts are hilarious. You know they are. Okay, continuing. XRP is the new fart coin. Turbo, I have no idea, man. I don't know anything about Turbo. Sonic, dude. Sonic's gonna go to $10, isn't it? Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's go. Let's go, Sonic. Come on, Andre. Pump it up, man. Pump it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, but seriously, I think the Sonic, man, is just a massively under. You know, okay. Let's just have a quick look-see look here, because you look at current valuations of a lot of stuff. Sonic is currently down here at number 64. Let's put on the thing here for you. It's currently down here at number 64. Look, worth $2 billion, and it's basically fully diluted. So if markets take off, to see this at a $20 or $30 billion valuation, considering the absolute surge in activity and the fact that Andre's out there, everybody's shilling it and all this kind of stuff, would not blow me away. Okay, to see us at $10 would not be crazy. Again, Cardano last cycle got to almost $100 billion, and it didn't even have smart contracts functional at the time that it did that. There was literally nothing happening but staking on the damn chain. No shade on Cardano here, but that's just the facts, right? You're telling me Sonic, one of the most adopted, hyped up chains right now, can't get to at least $5, man. Give me $5 at least. Come on, $10 be great. South Dakota, what's up? Welcome to the party, man. Nice to see you. Water is for toilets. Yeah, I guess you drink your water from a weird place, man. But I'm not gonna judge, brother. Not gonna judge. But I guess we all gotta get our water from somewhere. Which reminds me of that Seinfeld episode from back in the day when they had the girlfriend who washed her hair in the toilet. It's like, but it's so clean. Anyway. Lark, can you please look at Plume? Plume's an interesting one. You know, I've got it on my short list of RWA protocols to maybe buy, but haven't done that yet, mind you. But I could see doing it. I think at the current valuation of what, $400 million or something. RWAs are such a hot sector too. Everybody's excited about RWAs these days, and for good reason. We're literally going to see trillions of dollars come on chain. Trillions with a T. Okay. So, yeah. Loaded lions and roaring all month. Let's go. Marathon is mining Caspa. Did not know that, but that's cool. Cats don't fart. Well, you know, that's because cats are evil. Cats are amazing. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You literally almost got killed by 2 leopards and you still think they're great. That's an abusive relationship, my friend. There's a saying in Russian, if he beats you, he loves you. It's not true. Cats are evil. No, I'm making jokes, guys. I've had some nice cats in my life. Most of those ones acted like dogs, though. There's a lesson there. No one gives a shit about Sandbox anymore, man. The metaverse is not on the table for hot narratives at the moment. Probably will be at some point again, but not right now. When that comes back, I have no idea. Nobody expects a shark and then it happens. Yeah, well, if it ever does happen, just remember, buy yourself a tuna sandwich and go jump in a ditch, muddy ditch. Just roll all in that mud, get that tuna sandwich all over you, man. Just rub it in your hair and shit. And, and then if somebody sees you and you're like, well, what the hell happened? I fell in a ditch and dropped a tuna sandwich all over my face. Way better than saying you shat your pants. Life lessons here, okay, guys? Come on. You put corn dogs on sticks anyway. South Africa, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Plume chart. Let's bring up a chart for Plume. Let's see where we're at. Plume USDT spot. Oh gosh, there's not much to work off with that. It's such a new coin. This is one of those tricky parts with new coins. Just you don't have a lot to work off chart wise, right? So, let's see what we can give you here, though. I mean, look at that. Look at that listing insanity, huh? From a penny up to 15 cents in the first 5 minutes. Nuts. Let's say maybe we've got a little bit of an uptrend line there we could look at. Here's an interesting bit of information for you. The MACD, oh God, that's wacko, man. The MACD on the daily is massively, massively overextended. Let's put it that way. The RSI got overbought on the 19th of March as well. Likely, okay, there's going to be better buying opportunities here in the not-so-distant future for Plume. Now, that's not a guarantee. Just looking at the MACD, which is probably going to go into a bearish cross in the next few days unless price really starts pumping again. And with an overbought RSI showing things moved a bit too hard, too fast here for Plume. Doesn't mean that it's a fundamentally bad coin or anything. RWA is a super hot narrative this cycle, but corrections are a normal part of the cycle. Potentially good buy zone down here at 17 cents, or if you see it back down here, which is very interesting because you see where the EMAs are lining up right now. 17 cents right here lines up with this area of price resistance, potentially flipping that into support where the 20-day EME comes in. If that fails to hold, you probably want to look here. You can see a much more important price area here at 15, let's say 16 cents. So spot buy, limit orders around 16 cents might be an interesting place to look at as well, with this previous area of price resistance potentially flipping into price support, which is also right around the 50-day EMA. Okay, there you go. There's my thoughts on it. Festive. Man, Seinfeld had some zingers, didn't they? Those guys were hilarious. They really did some pretty funny comedy back in the day. I swapped 50% of my Ethereum for Ondo and Sui. Welcome to freedom, brother. Welcome. Yeah, feels like a bad divorce. Gosh darn, it does, man. It really does. Just, when I sold my ETH, it's not because the price was down. That's always annoying. I don't mind holding bags when the price is down. It's fine. I sold my ETH because I was just fed up with the massive underperformance of Ethereum and this sort of continuing hanging on to this whole, it's going to go at night. It hasn't, then probably will go now. Fine. ETH, go pump to 10K now. Fine, prove me wrong. But if ETH goes to 10K, Solana is going to go to $1,000. So I'll still make money, but at least I'll have better vibes on the way. Okay, there you go. We need a Crowl coin. Oh my gosh. Are you in bearish? I am not. I've been thinking about it. Okay, don't old Larko knows. All right. I've been thinking about getting some money over on Bear Chain, doing some farming, but just haven't had enough time to really mess around with that. I have been doing a little bit of stuff on Sonic, but not as much as I probably should be to try to farm that airdrop. But Bear Chain is definitely a hot place to be right now. A lot of great farming opportunities over there. A lot of people have bridged a lot of money over there. So anyway. Lark, you need the water from the glacier in Alaska. That sounds great. Yeah, I know. Plume's got some pretty killer partners too. Digibyte, guys, come on now. Why is Digibyte up 30% today? I'm gonna have to do it, RNA. We're gonna have to look at the damn Digibyte charts. Digibyte, you know. Who is buying Digibyte? What is wrong with everybody? Has everybody taken crazy pills, man? Come on. Buying Digibyte in 2025. You guys need therapy. What is this? Gosh darn it. Anyway. I mean, okay. Fair enough. Pretty good looking charts, obviously. Broke out a major downtrend, came back up, back down to retest, broke out a 20-day EMA, 50-day EMA, 200-day EMA, heading into overbought territory. If you're chasing this now, you are late to the game, okay? This thing's up big time in the last few days. Last 3 days, we are up 50%, heading to overbought on the RSI and into a major area of price resistance here. So maybe it's got a little more juice left in the tank, up to 0.012 cents. But much beyond that, it's probably a good place for a price correction with that overbought RSI coming in here. But seriously, guys, WTF? Anyway, why I do not, Tyler, I do not hate Digibyte, guys. And as I always say, I like to make jokes, okay? As I always say, I want you guys to make money. If you made money on that Digibyte move, if you were in a nice long, like a 3x long, would have printed 150% profits. Boom. You nailed it, brother. I got you, man. That's awesome. I always celebrate winning around here. I don't give a shit what you guys make your money on. Invest in whatever coins you want to invest in. My just thought around Digibyte is that nobody really cares about it anymore. Obviously, somebody does because it's up 50% in the last few days, but it's just a mega dino coin without a lot of great narrative in 2025. And maybe there's something really big going on. Everyone's super excited about Digibyte for some reason. And I don't know, they've just partnered with BlackRock to do $1 trillion in real world assets on Digibyte for some unbelievable reason. But it's kind of just a chain that's, yeah, okay, sure, it's an honest chain, it's decentralized. And I get it, man. Respect for Digibyte. What the heck was the guy's name? Justin something? I interviewed the dude years ago. Great. Nice guy. Good tech, sure, but nobody gives a shit anymore. I mean, apparently somebody else is up 50% in a few days, but in general, the market does not really care that much about Digibyte. How many people do you see talk about Digibyte on a day-to-day basis? Except you guys asking me about it, man. Anyway, again, no hate. You guys make whatever money you want to make in any ways you can here in the crypto market. If you got to win, you got to win. And I celebrate winning around here. It's just not my cup of tea, okay? It's just not my cup of tea. Oh, gosh, we're almost up 40 minutes. Okay, we got one or two more here. We got to finish up for today, guys. My friend's bullish on Stellar Lumens, trying to convince him to sell his bags from last cycle has been tough. You know, Stellar Lumens, think about this. Think of all the shit happening in America. And Stellar Lumens is like one of the big USA coins, right? Have they even been to, I haven't really been keeping track because I just don't care about Stellar Lumens, but like, have they even been to all the big sort of crypto summits and stuff like that? I know the XRP guys have been. Like what's his Caleb something. Has he been out there? He's just he's too rich. He's literally cashed out billions from XRP sales and he doesn't need to do anything anymore. He's just chilling. He's just chilling, man. Probably cashed out billions from XLM too. It's one of those coins. Just, I don't know. I just don't see the appeal personally. So many other exciting things happening in crypto. But again, I don't really care. You guys make your money how you want to make your money. Oh, Mile, that's the smart move, space vibes. I still keep my DGB on minded. Good for you, man. That's great. You know, that's fantastic. I love that. I love hearing that. That's really cool. A lot of people made a lot of money mining, and mining is a lot less popular these days than when I started in crypto back in 2017. Everybody wanted to mine cryptocurrencies. Proof of work's a lot less popular these days. There are still some proof of work coins, still some that are worth mining, right? But that's great. If you mine coins, I mean, they're not technically free because obviously you had to pay for the electricity and the GPUs and stuff to mine them. But if you might have been holding on to this for years and you're up nice, so whatever, it's all good. I hope it moons absolutely for you. You get a chance to sell it and buy yourself something nice. Stellar's XRPs. Oh, yeah, Ricky, this is basically the only thing Stellar's got going for it, is that it's sort of a proxy bet for XRP. It always goes up around XRP does. The small investments were, yeah, I don't know if you guys invest where everyone in, but I think that's kind of really the big value proposition. Like Stellar Lumens, it's kind of like XRP, like XRP light. And so when XRP moves, sometimes Stellar Lumens moves too. Claim to fame. Anyway, guys, you're awesome. I appreciate you. I'll see you back tomorrow for more good times. Peace until then.